engages more communities. Ondo State in its efforts to combat diseases among children. NBS reviews Nigerians spend 24% more over petrol price increase. From the Israel-Palestine war, and drones Netanyahu.
Good evening to you and welcome. This is the news at 7 on Osrc television. My name is Oyewumi Ayinigbara. The people of Accra South local government area of Ondo State have pledged their support and vote for the candidate of the All Progressives Congress APC and governor of the state, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, ahead of next month's governorship election. At a town hall meeting held at the palace of Deji of Akure, the people, including royal fathers, political associates, market women, youth, and students, vowed to vote for the APC in a strong bid to sustain its standard bearer in office beyond 2025. Some leaders of the council area, including lawmakers and royal fathers, said numerous strides of the present administration are enough reasons behind the decision to rally support for the governor. Government House correspondent Wahab Ankole reports that Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa thanked the people for their steadfastness and support, with a promise of more dividends of good governance.
The Akure South local government area engagement of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC ahead of next month's governorship election in Ondo State took the standard bearer of the state, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, in company of party faithful and top government functionaries to the palace of the Deji of Akure. The town hall meeting centered on how to rally support and votes for the candidate of the APC while highlighting numerous strides of the party under the leadership of Governor Aiyedatiwa. Some leaders of the council area, lawmakers, and are showing support towards ensuring meeting
where we rub on what we're expecting from the voters and what we're expecting from the government when we lose.
The governor, who thanked the people for their support, promised more dividends of good governance. He reassured of his dedication to prosper the state and the people. Aida walked through the Erekeson market where he was showed love and support men and women. In act of benevolence and humanity, took one of the market women. Governor Aida Tiwa also engaged some residents, including market women, artisans, and non-indigens, at the NEPA market car park in the state capital, where the people applauded his administration and promised continued support.
All our members are going to cast their vote en masse for the governor. Call November 16, we vote and ask for you, and we celebrate together on the 17th.
The governor renewed his commitment to a better state and urged electorate to vote massively for the ruling party next month. In an interview, Governor Aida Tiwa said no effort will be spared to promote overall and development of the people.
The way they spoke before we went to the primary election, that all Akure indigents should vote APC. And today they repeated the same thing, that they participated in giving chance to vote for me, and they cannot go back to work there, instructing all agents that they should support. What has been so tremendous.
The AP ahead of next month's election continues. Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
Meanwhile, the Ondo State government is committed to delivering more dividends of democracy directly to residents. Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa made this promise during an APC rally in Ondo Town, affirming the administration's dedication to improving the lives of citizens. Addressing attendees, Aiyedatiwa assured that his government will continue to prioritize the needs of the people, fostering development and ensuring access to essential services, and urge everyone to support the APC in the upcoming elections to maintain progress in the state. Government House correspondent Zimo Ebiemi provides further details and the reports presented from our studios.
Progressive APC or that are large as residents warmly welcome Governor from the people of Oda and assure them that more roads would be constructed to facilitate transportation of farm produce to Oba market for sale and consumption.
abúlé tó ti ń dáko wọ́n lè péré kó dé àárín ìlú oúnjẹ bá lè wọ́pọ̀ ń lọ ètò tá à ń ṣe náà ní nínú ìjọba wa. I'm so sure that come November 16, 2024, all the votes in this area will be given to APC.
The regent of Oda, Princess Mopolola Tomiwa, commended the state government for commencing work on the Oda Koko Board Road, calling it a significant achievement for the community. speakers at the event, Governor Aiyedatiwa, for improving the lives of residents and urged continued developmental efforts in the area. The APC campaign train also made a stop at Akpomo Isekon, where the governor received welcome from Tinubu and community. But rest more people-oriented programs in Akpomo and adjoining towns. The campaign also said Garage in Akure and Gaga in where the governor promised to deliver more dividends of democracy. He urged voters out in large numbers to vote for him in the next month governorship election in Ondo State.
Distribution of the permanent voters ahead of the November 16th governorship election in Ondo State. A visit to various collection centers in Akure revealed peaceful and seamless PVC's distribution at ward levels. Abidemi Akinrotoye tells us more.
To facilitate voting access, Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has begun distribution of permanent voters' cards to registered voters in Ondo State. This strategic move aims to increase voter participation and also enable registered voters to update information and collect their permanent voter cards. 50, Ward 5, Margaret Akomolafe said the development would enable her exercise fundamental rights as a Nigerian citizen.
I feel happy. I have a right to collect and
Recipient Adun Akintunde emphasized the significance of obtaining permanent voters' card beyond just exercising one's right to vote.
The voters' card is meant things. Of account in the bank, then for voting your choice politically, then it can be demanded.
Being Steve lots of security measures, the safety and security of all participants during the exercise.
People were here. There was an argument. Even the security here, the work permit, fight just
give us the number. So when they you go be straight, they mention of yours, and when you mention units, they will just give you.
The coordinator here has a very good acumen. So he coordinated the thing very well.
This ongoing exercise sets the stage for a successful, credible, and peaceful governorship election come 16th in those states. The PVCs are available for collection in 221 centers across the state in all the 203 wards. Collections will later commence local government office Wednesday, 29th of this month. Abidemi Akinrotoye, Osrc News.
You're still watching Osrc News at 7. After the break, MBS reviews Nigerians spend 24% more over petrol price increase. Please do join us for this and more.
It's the Glow Festival of Joy and it's raining exciting prizes. Oh, for 120 days, we take it to the max. Mind-blowing, loaded prizes. joy, winning a tear rubber Toyota Prado by recharging up to 100,000 naira. And Sister T winning a Cha-Cha Kia Picanto by recharging up to 50,000 naira. From the sky,
yes, the gifts are unloading joy all over Nigeria.
From Toyota Prados to Kia Picantos, Keke Napep, generators. For the month, and you too can win. Whoa, you too can win, oh!
Thank you very much for rejoining us. You can watch us live on our website www.osrc.ng or follow us on Facebook at OSRC TV, and on YouTube you can subscribe to our channel OSRC TV Ondo. Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has said that tackling the menace of plastic waste and flooding is a top priority for his administration as environmental degradation continues to threaten the ecosystem and human health. Speaking at the 2024 Osrc Summit tagged Combating the Menace of Plastic Pollution in Ondo State, held in Akure, Governor Aiyedatiwa reiterated his administration's commitment to achieving a plastic-free environment in Ondo State. Zemo BMA reports that Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa was honored at the event for his contribution to environmental protection. The report is from our studios.
Plastic pollution remains a hydra-headed problem with devastating effects on the environment and the healthy existence of humanity. These apparently informed the 2024 Osrc Summit tagged Combating the Menace of Public Pollution in Ondo State. Adrian, Special Advisor on Environment, Adeyemi, expressed confidence that the summit outcomes lead to practical solutions to plastic pollution and environmental degradation in Ondo State.
One major challenge the agency is having is the plastic pollution in our environment. With plastic and other dangerous materials, the agency is consequently resolved to tackle this trend of fleet checking. The first major step was to convoke a summit to bring together all relevant stakeholders to brainstorm on the environmental menace, especially on plastic and the way forward.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa highlighted ongoing environmental challenges, including improper waste disposal and cloggings caused by plastics. The governor recalled recent flash floods in Ondo town, expressing sympathy for affected residents and pledging that the state government would take necessary steps to assist victims and prevent future occurrences.
Our administration is quite aware of the enormity of effects of plastic, especially microplastics. Equally worrisome is the habit of dumping waste into our waterways, drainages and canals, thereby clogging them with plastics and other non-biodegradable items.
Governor Aiyedatiwa urged participants at the summit to generate innovative ideas on reducing waste and align their recommendations with global standards, such as the United Nations educational campaigns. Pollution need to scavenging.
Programs that involve educational campaigns, pollution, and encouraging remediation measures. Permit me to mention that the initiative of Osrc to collaborate with our educational institutions through the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology is highly commendable. Our citizens, especially our youth, and our greatest allies in this fight. By integrating environmental education into our schools' activities, we will empower the next generation to become advocates for sustainability.
Environment, Dr. Isiaq Salako stated that the federal government is working closely with the state government to address various environmental challenges. Commended Aida Tua's commitment to maintaining a cleaner environment, noting that the government with the progress made under his leadership.
Our changing consumption patterns, coupled with the rise of single-use plastic, packaging materials, and electronics, is making the generation of plastic waste to grow exponentially, creating a doubting challenge for our society. Return usable or recyclable waste must become an obligatory social responsibility of all citizens of our country in order to optimize the circular management of our waste.
The event also featured presentation of Award of Excellence to the Governor for his total commitment to protection of the environment.
Chairman Osrc Media Group, Mr. Kunle Adebayo, has bagged Environmental Ambassador Award in recognition of his contribution to environmental protection. The award was conferred on him at a summit organized by the Ondo State Environmental Protection Agency with the theme Combating the Menace of Plastic Pollution in Ondo State. In Akure, our correspondent Zimo Ebiem reports that the state governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa presided over the event. Now the reports.
The key environmental issues facing Nigeria include land degradation, deforestation, and land as well as air and water pollution. Ondo State, as an integral part of the country, is not immune as residents in flood-prone areas don't pray for rains, just as strategic locations, especially in the state capital, had heaps of refuse dumped indiscriminately. Realizing the dangers, Osrc Television, Orange FM and Sunshine FM Alalaye took the battle against the trend long through series of reportage and programming. Thanks to the chairman, Mr. Kunle Adebayo, who gave the courage. Now it has paid off with a better channelization all round and cleaner cities in the state. These efforts have not gone unnoticed as Mr. Kunle Adebayo walked tall at the International Event Center at the Dome in Akure, where he was honored for his contributions to environmental protection.
Congratulations, sir.
In his response, Mr. Kunle Adebayo explained that plastic waste is one of the major challenges facing the environment and human existence, noting the need for a collective responsibility towards the protection of the environment. While appreciating OSEPA for the award, he pledged continued support for the agency to achieve its mandate through news and programs content on the dangers of plastic wastes and benefits if recycled.
That is going a long way for society. The Environmental Ambassador Award that one received today is a lot of incentive to contribute one's quota, giving one's position of responsibility towards having a safer environment. It is beautiful that when you do little things at your own corner, you never thought people look at it. And then you feel very happy when it is accepted, when it is recognized, and it is in the open like this. So I feel very good. I feel very encouraged, and I feel more challenged to do more to ensure that we all work together from the prism of the media where we are to work with other stakeholders to ensure that our society is protected through safe environment. So one feels very good.
The head of service, Mr. Bayo Philip, described the summit as a wake-up call for residents of the state that the time to get rid of plastic waste from places where they are not meant to be is now, assuring that the state civil service will key into the initiative for a green Ondo State.
This battle must be consciously fought. In Europe today, they even encourage people to turn in plastic. Say, bring your plastic, we'll give you 15 cents. Environment and Osrc, let's do more of private initiative that can encourage something like that.
Others in attendance described the development as a recognition for individual and corporate contribution to societal development and a challenge to do more.
In a concerted effort to combat health challenges and enhance the well-being of children in the state, the government is focused on reducing measles cases to zero. Director of the Disease Control and Immunization Department at the Ondo State Primary Health Care Development Agency, Victor Adifesoye, announced that the intensified measures are being implemented to tackle this child killer disease. Adifesoye emphasized the government's commitment to address measles through comprehensive vaccination campaigns aiming to protect children and prevent outbreaks. Joy Pius tells us more.
Measles, a highly contagious viral disease, poses significant risks to children's health, often leading to severe complications or death. In response, UNICEF, World Health Organization, and the Nigerian government are working to enhance routine coverage. Following the integrated measles vaccination flag-off in Ondo, health workers are ramping up efforts to vaccinate children throughout the region. They are visiting churches, schools, marketplaces to raise awareness about the benefits of measles vaccination.
The essence of this program, we call it SIA, is a special program on immunization. So, and this immunization is about kicking against measles or preventing measles from affecting children from 9 months to 5 years. We are out to sensitize them and to give the immunization.
Health workers are also educating mothers in hospitals about the dangers of missing routine vaccination for their children.
People are coming out as we plan it concerning our target population for this Ukiaro ward. We did it, and we thank God that God helped us to see the mother.
Director of the Disease Control and Immunization Department of the Ondo State Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Victor Adifesoye, outlined various strategies, including community engagement and media outreach, designed to ensure the measles campaign's success.
It's happening across all the wards, all the communities, including the communities that are on sea and across the seas. In communities that have very bad road networks, we call them difficult to reach communities, they are also having the advantage of the vaccination. So everybody is involved. As I was on the field, so also were other monitors from Ondo State Primary Healthcare Development Agency, UNICEF, WHO, AFINET, and all of that. So everybody is involved. And there is a very strong and solid structure on ground that we leverage upon in our states, make get to know, and people to come out freely and happily to take vaccine. And this is the social activity.
Aims 119 15 across its news.
more for detail spirit, otherwise known as petrol. The Nigerian update report highlights for Kalu has reaffirmed that Nigeria is meant to resolve in the Palestine conflict. The 9th Interparliamentary Unit Assembly in Geneva, Kalu emphasized that Nigeria is dedicated to giving the resolution towards its resolution necessary after report from and its structure in the central. Meanwhile, Lebanese authorities said 2 people were killed in an Israeli strike in Joine, north of Beirut, in the first strike on the area since Hezbollah and Israel started trading fire last year. And that's the news tonight, but before we go, we'll give you one of the major stories. Of the as featuring and thank you very much for your time. Good evening.